Feels weird, doesn't it? Hi everyone. Okay. Right. Right. Okay, so this is something new. You might have already wondered, but we are live. I'm going live in YouTube for the first time in a long time, actually. And I'm actually going to go and play a bit of Lotto Career Mode. And why, you might ask? Well, because in Season 3 I want to actually go focus on the big races. And right now at the start of the season. So it's a perfect opportunity, excuse me, to share with you guys these races: Santos Tour Down Under, the Mayorca Classics, the Oman, the Provence, and then maybe UAE Tour even, because in the video itself, it'll basically be the highlights of what we achieved today. So I thought maybe, if connection allows, that's a big if, we'll go through the races all together. So welcome if you've joined, and we are going through Lotto Season 3, first races of the season actually. There will be a video about it, but these first few races are going to be included just like in highlights. So I think it's just nice that we go together and live, and people that just want to watch the live stream can watch it back together. So if you've just joined, you can say hi and we can talk everything: road cycling, PCM 26, Gent-Wevelgem, and future races. But yeah, this is how the squad looks in season number 3. We have got a 30-man roster led by the Belgians, of course: Arno Delis, Stefan de Schuitenaar, Thibaut Nice, Jarno Vidar, and Arno Delis. We are in season 3, and this is 21st of January. This is where the racing actually starts. We've already went through all the planners and everything. And yes, if you're wondering, will these races are going to be included in the video? They will be included as a highlight, but the normal episodes will resume after UAE Tour, maybe around Omloop and Kuurne, Brussels, Kuurne, because, you know, it's already 2 months left to the new PCM and want to speed up a little bit. So if you've joined the stream, welcome back, welcome again. And yeah, I mean, let's begin with the racing, shall we? We've got, start off with the Santos Tour Down Under. I think I can see my chat next up, so if you want to write something, you are more than welcome to. Because also I want to see if the stream is working as intended. So I've lowered down the graphics a little bit, but I think the gameplay will make up for it. So we'll start off with Santos Tour Down Under, but before that, obviously, if I need to talk about what we are doing here in Season 3, these are going to be my objectives. I'm going to see them in the videos, but I mainly targeted the monuments: Milan, San Remo, Ronde, and Il Lombardia, achieving good results in them. The Tour de France, win 3 stages, and La Vuelta at top 3 with our GC team. And this, I achieved that because Lotto's maximum confidence is already 200 with these settings, so I don't really need to do more. I'll go get myself win Ronde van Vlaanderen goals, which actually what I want to do this season, and I've got Thibaut Nice for that. I don't know if it'll be enough to fight with Van der Poel and Pogacar, but you know, you never know. But yeah, welcome back if you've just joined the stream. We are in Season 3 of the Lotto Career Mode, and we're going to go through the first races of the season, starting with Santos Tour Down Under in Pro Cycling Manager 25, of course. And let's have a look at the parcours of this race. 6 stages, starting off in Adelaide with a flat stage. Then we got a Norton Summit. Oh, actually, this might be one of the custom variants, because this stage we got Mount Lofty, Teringhi climb, which looks really steep, and we got the Norton Summit, quite hilly, nearly medium mountain territory here. And we've got a flat stage in stage 3, we've got a hilly stage in stage 4, stage 5 is another flat stage, and stage 6, I don't see Willunga Hill here actually, so we're gonna have a Santos Tour Down Under without the Willunga Hill now. In terms of the start list, we got Kevin Vauquelin and Lorenzo Finn are the main favorites. Oh my word, we got Paul Sexas here. We got Paul Sexas in our first race of the season. And Primož Roglic, 37 years old now. Oh my god. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. There's Isaac Del Toro in Santos Tour Down Under. Oh no. Okay, last year we came second with Victor Sönens. This year we'll try to replicate that, well, the podium. We've got a sprinter in Liam van Baarle. The young sprinter has got 74 sprint. He doesn't get much opportunities, so it's good for him. We got Mathieu Kokkelman and Mathis Grisel as nice leadouts. And for GC, we got Victor Sönens back again. 78 hills, 74 medium mountain. I think it's going to be a nice one. We've got the new signing, Tim Rex, in here as well. 22 years old. 75 mountain. Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's go for it. Santos Tour Down Under, first race of season 3, live on YouTube. And if you've just joined, welcome to the stream. And yeah, just type something in the chat if you want to do so. No UCI races today, actually. Just checking that. It's kind of disappointing after all those nice days of cycling we had. I mean, there was quite a lot of good racing happening as well, so good evening, good evening. Will this be as YouTube vids? Well, you can watch it back, definitely. This will be, but the racing here will be part of a highlight package on the next episode. So already in the next episode, we're gonna start in February or even March, you know, with the opening classics. Yeah. Good evening, Renze Cooper. St. Nicholas, strange Lotto team next year it seems. Well, if you're talking about the real life, yeah, I think the team's future is looking more and more dire now. You've got Arno Delis rumored out. You've got, what it was, Lennart van Eetveld rumored out as well. I mean, I hope Jarno Vidar stays, but that's also very unlikely, depending on how he does this season. Yeah, it's looking quite dire, to be honest. I hope there's some other talents within the team that can basically keep them alive for a little bit more. But yeah, it doesn't look too great. In terms of PCM, well, we've got a really strong team, to be honest. We're not showing it in Santos Tour Down Under just yet. But hopefully we can try to fight for some stage wins here. And hoping for a top 5 in the GC would be a good start. But in real life, definitely, as I actually play this career mode, I try to support Lotto in the real races as well. And it's a frustrating team to support, especially you see them active, and when it comes to the last kilometer, the positioning is not there and you're just not getting the results. But yeah, it's a fun ride supporting it, but you most likely don't get the results that you hope for, especially when you watch the race supporting Lotto. It just never happens. Okay, we're starting the race, and oh my god, look at these for the race day conditions. That's amazing. I mean, that is pretty good. Let's pause it here. It's a flat stage. What about Liam van Bylen? +2 as well. You love to see that. We got Mattis Grizel with 73, Sprint Kockelman as well. This is nice. I'm enjoying this. Okay. It's going to be all about just going for the sprint today. Who would you have for the podium in all 3 Grand Tours IRL? Okay, that's well, obviously the winners, I think, are a bit more easy now with Jonas Vingegaard, the level he's showing in Paris, well, not just Paris, but in Catalonia. You see that he's looking good for the Giro. He's not going to have any more races until then, and I think he'll be a top favorite. And honestly, for the podium, I got to see actually who's competing where, because in Giro d'Italia, when I first looked at it, I couldn't really see much competition for Mr. Jonas Vingegaard. So the UAE is coming here with Almeida, who looked really bad this race. So, I mean, if he's in top shape, of course, he'll be a contender for the podium, but it's not going to be the one where he was against Primož Roglic or, you know, races like that. It's going to be much more easier for Jonas Vingegaard to control against Almeida, it seems. And for that third spot, honestly, I don't know. Who do you guys have? I mean, you got Pellizzari at Red Bull Bora. Carapaz, I don't think so. Who do you think is gonna do a podium? Honestly, I don't know. By the way, I hope the connection's fine, because this is essentially a test stream. I have no idea if my connection works, and that is kind of worrying, because, yeah, my tests have been okay, but you just never know until you try it. So if you guys are seeing some lag or any kind of connection issues, just let me know, because, you know, this is the first stream I've done in a long time, and I have moved places, so I don't really know how it's going on. Antoine Leot, you stop. Remco will find a way to top 3. Yeah, I think in the Tour, Remco definitely has a good chance of a podium. Because we know when he's at his best shape, we couldn't get anything in that first sprint, unfortunately. And with Vingegaard doing also the Giro, I think it'll be a good competition, but he really needs to be better at the high mountains right now. I mean, you just came back from an altitude camp. I don't know how long he was there, but he was there for a long time. And people are right to expect big things, because first in the UAE Tour wasn't great. Now at Catalonia in the mountain stage, he looked good the last stage, but, you know, you expect the results. For Giro, I mean, yeah, I look at the provisional start list, and I do see Pellizzari having a good chance as well. I really hope so. He's got a very... Oh, we've got a crash. Kockelman's crashed. Let's try to come back. There's Yates in there, so we should be fine. His riding style, quite carefree riding, so I quite enjoy those riders. Pellizzari is definitely one of them. Yeah, but coming back to Remco, it's not giving us high hopes with the results he's had right now. In Catalonia, Lipovic looked quite good, especially in that climber stage. I think them together, if they can work together, but against Pogacar, you can't really do that, because if you're not as strong as a Jonas Vingegaard in 2022, for example, working together, where is it going to lead to you? Because Tadej Pogacar just looks so much better than what he is the previous years. So I don't think against Pogacar it will be working, but against a tired Jonas Vingegaard, having two riders like Remco and Lipovic the same race, I think they can cook with that. Do you think Vingegaard has any chance versus Poggi at the Tour if they're both fresh, or is it game over already? I wouldn't say game over because it's cycling, but something substantial needs to happen. I think on paper it looks very difficult for me. It's my opinion that Vingegaard can beat Tadej Pogacar in the GC. I think Visma as a team is not the force they used to be, or UAE also got much stronger, so there's less room to play with against Tadej Pogacar, and that's not going to help you. Anyway, chance number 2 for this intermediate sprint now. With Mathis Grisel, 2.4 kilometers to go. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go a bit earlier this time. And Liam van Buylen to open up the sprint against Lund Andresen. Albanese. Oh, nope. Too early again. Too early again. That wasn't too bad, but not good enough. Is that the sprint? Oh my god, that's the finish line. That is the finish line. It's going to be a weird sprint. Very narrow roads as well. Vingegaard also ruled in Catalonia. Yeah, Vinge looked very much in control, and yeah, he bossed it, to be honest. But with the Giro against Tadej Pogacar, I mean, I'm really looking forward to see what Tadej Pogacar will do in Paris-Roubaix, for example, because he's looking strong. I mean, he got the Milano-San Remo win. Okay, Pidcock was in his wheel. He wasn't able to drop Pidcock. Honestly, I just hope that the Tour will not be a fight over in week 1. You know, it's just the last thing I want. At least we have like a gap of 2 minutes, 1 minute going into the final week. There'll be dramatic stuff, of course. There hasn't been any Tour de France where there hasn't been any drama, or it's gonna be a nice watch. But in terms of the GC, I don't have much high hopes, let's say. But what I am more looking forward to in the more coming days, we've got Ronde van Vlaanderen, of course, but Basque Country. It's Basque Country. It's a race I love, and it's got a really nice start list I saw. We got, I think Torito is going there. I think Paul Sexas is going there. It's looks to be a very fun start list. I think it's still a week later. Yeah, it's still a week later. Starts the next Monday. But Torito, Ayuso, Sexas, and we've also got, well, we've got Jarno Vidar riding. It'll be fun to watch. That'll be quite fun. Anyway, 17 kilometers to go now. We've got a crash for Lorenzo Finn. It's one of the favorites here. And I don't see much teammates going back. Anyway, let's try to form our first train of the season here. Let's try to focus on that. So we got Liam van Buylen on Kokkelman, and Kokkelman goes to Grisel. Then we got Antoine Leot, who's a big engine. Does he have sprint? He doesn't. Then we can have Luke van Boven. And I think that's pretty good. 5 riders. Will it be enough? Not sure. What's my favorite races to play in PCM? Well, I mean, to be honest, in the videos I probably up about 5-10 races saying, oh, this is a race that I really like to play. But generally, honestly, I quite like the light cobble races, the Belgian races. I quite like the race GP Port Aynau, because you don't have a Paris-Roubaix start list, but it's a cobble race. You got the Trobro Leon. Those races I quite like to enjoy. And apart from that, the third week of Giro is always fun. You've got breakaway action going on. And, you know, the Giro start list is a little bit more weaker, but it's so much fun. The third week, especially the high mountains of Giro, I really like that. Okay, 8 kilometers to go. We got 4 riders. Use the energy gels. Antoine Leot, Grisel, Kokkelman, Van Baile. First stage of the season. Victor Sonens is fine back there. 5k to go. There's a bit of a hill here. Antoine Leot powering it nicely. Let's use the energy gel with everyone. 3.8. It's too early to go 99. Antoine, you're gonna block it. You're gonna block us, aren't you? Okay. 2.9k. I think we can go 99 now. Actually, a couple of corners here. Grisel can sprint already. It's gonna be Kokkelman next. Inside 1.3. Liam van Baile is here. Liam van Baile can sprint. Liam van Baile can sprint for the win. Oh, yes, he will. First stage, first win for Liam van Baile. Perfect start to the season. Oh my god. We beaten Tobias Lund Andresen and Sam Welsford in home soil. And that's win number 1 for our team, Lotto Specialized, in Season 3. Hello, Tay59. Yes, dubs in the chat, guys, dubs in the chat. Actually, I might not be able to show the podium because I want to save the race replay, just so I've got more content for the video, guys. It's for the video, but let's save that. I mean, the podiums in this game, they all look the same anyway, so if it's not a big race, you got the same background. Unfortunately, no sponsor kits are able to edit in PCM 25. But yeah, what a result for Liam van Baile. Into the Oki jersey we go. And thanks for you guys for being here watching live. If you've liked the stream so far, make sure to like. And if you're wondering what's going on, yes, we are playing Season 3 of Lotto Specialized Career Mode. This part is going to be included in the episode, the next episode, as a highlights package. And I might use some bits from the live stream as well. But we are right here at the start of the season with our new squad. We've done our facility investments, which I'm going to talk about in the episode itself. And we've started racing, and we started with a victory. Thank you, ST Niklas. The TDF actually looks very light this year. I think I looked at the course. Yeah, I looked at the course and I was like, really? This is gonna be so boring. But yeah, it's the Tour de France. We'll have some new heroes that'll keep us entertained. Okay, first week of Tour should be fine for gaps. Only thing I see is the Tourmalet stage on day 6, but the parkour isn't giving a gapping by minutes on how it's laid out. Honestly, I like the high mountain stages, but yeah, if you got too many, you've got gaps. But I think last year, before even we came to the high mountains, there was a huge gap after just 1 or 2 stages, mountain stages, so you never know. Afghana 70, what do you think about the Lantern Rouge podcasts with Benji? Honestly, I mean, I highly value their comments. Those guys know cycling much more than me. And they've seen the team environment and everything, and I mean, they put a lot of effort. Like, you see race previews, like for Tour de France, they do 2-hour preview. I think that's like very long. I'll be honest, I don't watch it very much because I don't have maybe limited time. If I've missed a race, for example, and if I can't really watch the race, I'd happily listen to the podcast to understand what's happened and what their thoughts are. So I kind of enjoy it, but I'm not a everyday listener, let's say. But I think they've got decent chemistry. But I'll be honest, Patrick's voice sometimes just isn't too enthusiastic, right? Patrick, bro, welcome to the Lantern Rouge Cycling Podcast with me, Patrick, bro, and Benji Narson. You know, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. Okay, stage 2, Adelaide Norton Summit. We're playing a custom variant of the Santos Tour Down Under. I didn't pick it. It's in my files, and the game picked that. We have Norton Summit. Doesn't look quite steep, but the climb before is very steep, and it's only 116.8 kilometers, so it's a short stage. So the profile even looks easier because it's a short stage. Del Toro is the main favorite. Vauquelin's here. Andrew August just have 75 hills, 68 acceleration. I mean, we have Victor Sonnens. He doesn't have the highest medium mountain, so I think I'm going to be quite passive on this stage. Try to get the 3 seconds on the sprint. And yeah, try to go for a bunch sprint, honestly. That's the best goal of us winning this race. What are you guys up to with PCM 25? You guys doing your own career modes, or are you guys using the 26 World DB? Because we're playing on the 25 since it's the career mode, but 26 World DB, 26 kits. Are you guys doing anything else? Let me know. Okay, start of stage 2. Sonnens with a +1. We'll of course take that. Tim Rex with just the 75 stats. He's not in shape as well, but that's fine. Liam van Bijlen in the Oka jersey, looking very good. And we got Kockelman in the white jersey as well. Very nice. Yeah, for stream purposes, the graphics are on low, so maybe in the YouTube videos itself, after processing it and not on a live environment, the game might look a little bit better. But I hope the stream is clear for you guys. Started out with a win. Can we make it second in this stage? Actually started out with quite high pace. You've got Vauquelin trying to go to the breakaway. Oh my god, he lost a minute. He lost a minute. He's trying to attack. Oh, this seems to be a very big breakaway for today. Not sure I like it, but Soudal Quickstep doesn't like it as well. Would you consider doing a player career mode in the upcoming PCM? If so, what kind of rider? What would be fun is like someone chasing the breakaways. Not specifically a baroudeur type, but maybe someone with good acceleration, hill, and bit of flat. You know, not specifically a high mountain rider, but still could fight for the KOMs. Like 75 mountain, 80 hill, 81 acceleration type, where just all-round classics rider. That could be fun. This is what I'm thinking, but not sure. I could just go full-on climber as well, but you know, not sure about that. Don't own a significant PC yet. On Mac, I haven't tried PCM 25. Okay, you're playing 24 on Mac. How easy is it? Or as a gamer, that once you do it, then you can just play anything on Mac. How does that work? Because it's quite a heavy game as well, but Mac PCs are quite good, right? Is it also good in terms of gaming? I'm not sure. I no idea, honestly. Just started a career World DB26 with the SWAT Club. Nice. SWAT Club. They're Conti now, right? Sign my guy Bruto Messo for next season. Honestly, Italian teams are quite fun for career modes. I did that once in PCM 23. I signed English dudes and Italian dudes. So there was a team called MJK Wiss, and I just got that and signed sponsors and everything. I signed Sam Watson. I had in my team Paul Double. They were my boys. VMware Fusion on a very powerful MacBook. Okay, so you have no problem playing these at all, so that's good. Okay, so back to the race. We've got a 7-man very strong breakaway here. Mohoric, Bussato, Vauquelin, Tercero, some of them 2 minutes down, most of them 2 minutes down. Theo Gegenhardt, but I think this group is going to be caught soon. Okay, we got the sprint, which we're not going to be able to fight for. I think I can speed it up a little bit. But yeah, the Italians got nice talent. You can use the scouting part quite well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. I just realized that Liam van Bylen's dropped. Oh, good. The unwritten rule of PCM. The unwritten rule of PCM. There it is. Just dropped with the Oka jersey. When the speed goes up in a climber section, the peloton goes 90 and all your sprinters just drop. This is exactly what happens. Yo, Casper, Tveitin. Oh, good. I butchered your name. Sorry. Yo, Casper. We're playing Lotto Career Mode, Season 3. The first races of the season. You can rewatch it on YouTube later on, maybe tomorrow. And it will be also part of the video as sort of highlights, because I want to start in the classics already. Like, I want to start with Omloop, with Kuurne, the opening season. You know that. Okay. Van Bylen's back, but look at these gradients. I mean, gotta go 99 back again. This is so steep. And Victor Sönens already is struggling. I don't know how, but he's already struggling. Can someone just attack already? Oh, they did. Balderstone, Sweeney, and Pescador. Okay, this is a much better group. Casper Place. Okay. Hi, Casper Place. Thank you. Now you're getting lag. Yeah, thank you. Let me just test. Okay. Let's have a look. Thank you, Casper. Thanks for joining the live stream. Yeah, it's new for me, but my connection isn't great. So there might be a little laggy sections here and there. And if it's really not doable, then for my own sake, I'll close it. But right now, it seems fairly okay, I think. You're from Norway. Woo, that's nice. I've been to Oslo last year, actually. Do you know why I went to Oslo? I went to watch a sport that's really famous in your country. And it was really fun. I went to Holmenkollen to watch the biathlon. I love the winter sports as well. Not really a winter person myself. I rarely ski. But yeah, I love watching biathlon. Like, it's a fun sport. Okay, so 59 kilometers to go just. So we've got still a lot of climbs to go. This is going to be a brutal stage here. I mean, Liam van Bylen, I think you don't need any more protection. You just, yeah, you and Antoine Leot, actually Grisel can do that job. You guys just chill. And we need more protection for Victor Sönens. I think we're going to need it. Just won the Worlds on the Montreal parcours with Milan. Damn. On the Montreal parcours. Good. Good lord. Oh, you're cross-country skiing, Casper. Ah. Yeah, that's cool. I wish I would be good at that. Oh my god. This is Sexas's team setting up an incredible pace now. Let's follow that. You know what? Let's put Van Boven. And let's go on our own pace. Making sure we're at the front, because this Azure Desert team, they're looking strong. Yeah, Norwegians love their ski sports, the winter sports. Yeah, I skied a little bit myself at Holmenkollen. in the artificial snow that they put in. But, you know, you see kids 5 years old, 6 years old skiing that well that I'll never be able to do. You know, it's crazy. Kobe, that's crazy. You won with Milan in the Montreal parcours. Wow. When I played, it was high pace and Arnaud Delis was already done. Halfway to go with Philipsen. So it wasn't a Delis issue. It was just ridden quite fast. But I can see if you can win it with Johnny Milan. Wow. That's good. But in terms of real life, that parcours, I don't really remember the profile, if that is actually the real profile. If you have like such a long section of flat, it'll be interesting. It basically says, Tadej, you can't attack from 150 kilometers out. Alright, so 44 Ks to go. We've got more climbs. And we're basically running out of domestiques now. Such a brutal stage. What is going on here? This variant, Mount Lofty. We've got still 112 riders here, but I think that's about to change if the pace goes on like this. Okay, Kockelman is also done. We're down to 1 domestique. Wow, you're 12. Wow. Nice. Are you from the north or you're more in the southern part of Norway, Kasper? Because apparently the north of Norway is also quite like, it's beautiful with all the nature and everything. Just went to Oslo, but I'd really like to go there once again. Puggy won the world's TT though. Is it a hilly parcours? It wasn't so much, right? I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember, but in the career mode, the world's parcours is actually the one in Norway, in Bergen. And that has a mountaintop finish. The one Tobias Foss won, I think. He won, right? That one, in real life? I'm not sure, but so Remco Evenepoel is going to be much bigger favorite for that one. So hopefully we'll win it with him in the career mode. Good day today. Yeah, pretty good. Work from home, always a blessing. And yeah, generally just enjoyed the day. It was raining all the time. Had a quick visit to the hospital to check up on my illness. Just feeling a bit cold. But that's about it. Pretty good day. How's your day been? What are you up to? Hello, Clemonaire. Hi. Welcome. Today we're doing Lotto live stream of the Lotto Career Mode here in Season 3. Welcome. What is your opinion on the organization in the peloton these days with getting Wout van Aert and Van der Poel back in E3? Yeah, E3 almost catching Van der Poel. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, I can remember watching classics for the last 7-8 years, maybe even more, but the ones I remember, and when you saw a minute gap, you're just like, okay, this is done. In E3, they're talking about wind, or it could just be Mathieu fans. I'm not sure, but I think there was headwind there, and Mathieu's performance was really ecstatic. But Mathieu and Van Aert together, 1 minute to 20 seconds, and then eventually catching is just crazy. Honestly, it didn't look like there were many people in the peloton as well. That's what surprises me even more. Oh god, we've got 3 kilometers to intermediate sprint. No, we missed it. We've definitely missed it. Come on, Sönens. 99 Sönens. I really wanted that top 3. Wait, why? You can see my Steam things in the stream? Gotta fix that. Anyway, Sönens, go. Oh no. Just gonna get 1 second. I slept once again. Anyway, now it's time to climb. Are we gonna see any attacks? This is the very steep climb of Terengi. Paul Sexas is just a couple of bike lengths ahead of us now. Now I have to go 90. Come on, Victor. Oh, this is the attack of Primož Roglic. Roglic is attacking to win. Santos Tour Down Under. And Rex is done. Try to go 99 to keep up with the group. Del Toro and Sexas is here. Come on, Rex. Come on, Rex. Come on, Team Rex. He's surviving. We've got a long downhill here. Let's recover, actually. Rex, if you can get bottles, that'll be awesome. But with these turns, I doubt it. I'm scared for Ronde. Not going to imagine a group of 20 after Pater chasing Poggi. I really don't know if he survives. Yeah, I think group of 20 after Paterberg. But the thing with Ronde is that there's not much distance after the Paterberg. So if Poggi goes, I don't think anyone's catching him. And most of the riders are already quite cooked. Or they are way too behind, basically, the peloton. I think in Ronde we'll be fine. Especially with Poggi riding it. Okay, 4 kilometers to go. Rex is not getting the bottles. The guys behind, you can get bottles. Okay, attack of Roglic. Don't want to use my red bar already. Okay, they've stopped. That's nice. Let's go 85. 85 all the way. 3 kilometers to go. Sexas still in the group. We've actually got the bottles. That's funny. Now let's go 89. Let's get the wheel of Lorenzo Finn if we can. Move on to the right hand side. That's good. That's good. We're in the wheel of Finn. 1k to go. Finn seems to be done. Let's switch to Ben Tollett. Oh no, we've missed the attack. We've missed the attack. 1k to go with Sonnens. Walter's doing us a nice lead out here. 700 meters to go. We've got just a tiny bit of energy which we can sprint with, but it's gonna be a win for the Aussie Michael Storer ahead of Paul Sexas. We're gonna come in third, and Walter is gonna be fighting for 4th place with Isaac Del Toro. We got Boney seconds. We also got 1 second from the intermediate. So we should be in the top 3 in the overall. Emilien Jacquelin is going to decathlon. He's a biathlon Olympic champion. Yes, Emilien Jacquelin, he's some character, and I see some of the reels. He's always doing cycling with some of the other people, the French people. It's great that if he's that good at it, that he can race on not pro level, but continental level with the juniors. I think it's going to have quite a lot of fun, but we saw with Alex Esperigo, the MotoGP driver, you know, pro cycling is brutal. You know, you got your crashes at any level. It's brutal. If you race local crits, junior races, you know, it's just a brutal sport. Okay, do we need the race replay of that? Yeah, I'll save it. So, done 2 stages so far. If you're enjoying the live stream, make sure to like the video, and let's check up on our results. So, 3rd place, 6 seconds down on Sexas and Storer. Unfortunately, we got time gap there. We got time gapped, so we're now 11 seconds behind Storer, but we've got another hill stage to go, so we can still gain back on Michael Storer. What do you guys think? Who's the favorite for Ronde? It has to be Tadej, right? It has to be. But the other question is, who would you want to win? I really hope that it'll be a close race between the 3. I hope Wout van Aert is also involved in the fight, because he looked quite consistent in the wheel of Mathieu, especially in the Camelberg. And he hung on to the wheel of Mathieu, was nearly dropping at the final meters, but still, mega job. Yeah, Jacquelin's on the development team. That's correct. He's gonna ride the races in France, for example, possibly. But if he is that good, they always have the option to call him up to the world team. Even if it's just a publicity stunt, it'll still be a huge thing, you know, to race at the world's level or the pro tour level. Like if he does one of those races, Tour du Haut-Var or something, those races, it'll still be quite big. I need the bonus seconds. I do. Can I control the breakaway until the first one or the second one? I'm not sure. This stage says it's flat as well, by the way. So I think we might have an easy breakaway on the road. We'll try that. Tommaso Pelizza. Hi Emre, have we got some predictions for Dvars and Ronde? Guys, don't take my advice, you know. I'm not Benji Nasen. I don't have a cycling podcast. I don't watch all races, but Dvars, I like to see a long range attack win. I was really impressed with Alex Segert, the races actually. Maybe it's time for the Wout. Maybe it's time for Wout. Maybe. I'm just checking now. I mean, what was even happen? What did even happen in Dvars last year? I don't remember. Is it bad that I don't remember? Oh, it's that race. Oh my God, Paulus beating 3 Visma bike riders. That was Dvars last year. Damn. Oh my God, that was such a fun race. How could I forget? I think Wout's gonna win. Dvars. And for Ronde, I think Tadej. I think Tadej is gonna win Ronde. Okay, wow. +3 for us, Liam van Bijlen. +2 on Matteo Kokkelman. And a -2 on Victor Sönens. Yeah, perfect. Just what I wanted, right? Just what I wanted. Anyway, let's control the pace up until this intermediate sprint. I need the bony seconds against Storer. I am 11 seconds down with Victor Sönens. Wout should really win RVV. Was already 2 centimeters once before. Yeah. I want Wout van Aert to win, but Ronde van Vlaanderen is too explosive for him. I think he will win in Roubaix with this form. Damn, that'll be some story, and that'll be good. I'm already looking forward to Roubaix much more than Ronde, I think, because oh my God, there's no breakaway right now. That's great. This is great. Luca van Boven, come to the front. Let's take the intermediate sprint points, but it's going to be tough because there's going to be riders sprinting for it. So what's the punch of Victor Sönens? 69 sprint. Maybe? Look at Nakon on YouTube. They tweeted. I'll have a look. They're tweeting about me? What are they tweeting about? Nakon on YouTube? You mean the Pro Cycling Manager account? If you do you mean that? P Cycling Manager. Oh, also on June 4th, Emilien Jacquelin and PCM. I saw their tweet. Okay, 7 kilometers to go. Then I need to get water. It's downhill. That's a nice information to have. I think we can win this intermediate sprint. There's Groves already. 5k to go. Yeah, it's downhill. Losing a little bit of position, but that's fine. Oh my god, they're going way too fast. Who are these people? Why are they going way too fast? 1.7k to go. Oh, there's a turn. Let's sprint, let's sprint, let's sprint. Oh my god, I'm sprinting with Liam van Bijlen. What am I doing? I was gonna sprint with Victor Sonnens. Oh my god. That's funny. I went with the wrong person. It's the third stage of the season and I've already lost it. I've already lost my head. What about Mats Pedersen? Yeah, Mats Pedersen looked quite strong. Way too strong. I mean, when he's coming from a long-term injury. For Roubaix, I think his chances are better, don't you think? For Ronde, he needs to stay with Tadej, and that's not easy. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. But yeah, Dwars door Vlaanderen. I don't know how the weather will be. I don't know if there will be wind, anything, but I don't know. Normally the route always looks like, okay, this could be a sprint, but in the end it never is. Maybe this year it's going to be a sprint of a small group. Man, I really miss like Tim Wellens in these classics. I hope Visma will be aggressive though. They have a very strong team with Wout and Brennan. That's a good team. Welcome if you just joined the stream. We're playing Lotto Career Mode Season 3, the first races of the season. And we started with a victory actually. You can watch the previous stages in YouTube later on as a rewatch of this live stream, and the highlights will be included in the next episode, which will come out next week. So not this week because, yeah, this is the episode. But, okay, we've got the next intermediate sprint right now. Let's try it with Victor Sonnens, shall we? Victor Sonnens, you follow Liam van Bijlen, and van Bijlen, you do the lead out. Am I smart? Or this is just outright stupid? I don't know. But unfortunately, we're going to be sprinting on flat terrain as well, so this will just not be easy. Okay, Sonnens is already losing quite a lot of energy and he gets blocked. Let's try to sprint. Okay, Victor Sonnens! It's close! No, it's not there. It's close, but it's not there. Okay. So we've got 2 or actually 3 climbs before the stage. So where is Rex doing? What are you doing? Come back in front. What did you make of the situation with Moose and Laporte? Yeah, it looked to me as a racing incident, but to be honest, I'd see like Moose had nothing to do. He was on the inside, and did he get blocked? Yes, he did, but did Laporte was trying to move left because to block Moose? Definitely not. I think he was just trying to stay on his bike, and I think it was a racing incident, but I can understand Meus being quite mad about it because, you know, you're racing 4 or 5 hours, and especially with sprinters, they have high tempers. I've experienced it in Tour of Turkey. Like, if you're a sprinter and you did a shit sprint, like, you want the world to end there. So they can be aggressive. You're going to say Valentin Madouas for Ronde van Vlaanderen with an attack like Jackie Durant. Wow. That would be sick. I'd love to have the early attack go for a distance. So maybe when Pogacar comes, when Mathieu comes, or when they look at each other, there's going to be opportunities for more riders to win. That's what I want. What is Arkea doing? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? 23 kilometers to go and you're Double attacking, duo attacking with Roland and Caicedo. 2 climbers. This is so funny. That's actually so funny. Tommaso, what? Talking about the new PCM, I can't wait to get started with a new pro cyclist and have a career with Garofoli. He's an athlete that I like more than a bit. Why is that the reason? Is it racing? Is he from your region? Are you Italian as well? What's good about Garofoli? Let us know. Okay. We've got sprint trains already with 17 kilometers to go, and there's a climb to come. And that means that climb is going to be ridden at very high pace. And Liam van Bailen's already quite tired. So we got to make a good train that makes sure Van Bailen reaches the line fresh. We've got... yeah, let's go with Antoine Leaut to start things off. Oh, full train. No water in the Aussie heat. Dehydration, key to victory. Shout out Benji Nassen. Got 14 kilometers to go. The first climb, Heathersdale Hill. Groves is here. Lund Andresen is here. Those are the riders we'll be trying to beat again in this second sprint stage. So 9 kilometers to go. Oh, this is quite... yeah, there's some turns here. I've noted him as a junior, and then when he turned pro, I liked his characteristics in his racing. That's nice. It also happens with me when I find a rider through PCM or just looking at results, and then later on he becomes good. I had that with, I think, Pippo Ganna, if I'm not sure. When he was a junior, he was already producing very good results. Okay, 5 kilometers to go. Let's focus on the sprint. We've got Mathis Grisel as the third man already. 3.8 kilometers to go. There's the Alpecin train. We've got to go 99 now. Little bit of an incline here. We're losing positions. Björn Kurt blocking us. 2.5 kilometers to go. Let's start sprinting. We're way out. Kockelman's going to try to sprint, but we've got... oh, this is a wall of people there. Not going to be able to achieve a good result when we're sprinting all the way far out. Kockelman tries to come. Van Bailen tries to come, but it's just going to be P4 for Liam van Bailen. Unfortunately, should have put a fourth man there to sprint with the other trains. Tobias Lund Andresen wins with ease, and we won't need any highlights for this stage. Hello Arjen, who do you think is winning Dwars door Vlaanderen? Just actually had a topic on that. Just mentioned that it could be a possibility of a sprint this year, but I hope it's a long attack that does well. I'm backing Wout van Aert for this one. He looks quite strong, and maybe he's going to be reluctant to go all in, especially with days before Ronde van Vlaanderen. But he's someone that can play his cards right in a classics like that, because it's going to be an open box. I don't know if there's going to be any wind or anything. You know, don't get my advice. I'm not Benji Nassen. But yeah. When we come to Garofoli, in the last race of 2025, he done really well, especially at the Euros. That's nice. I mean, he's at Astana, right? Astana is a team that rides really, really good last couple of years. Garofoli. This year's... oh, he did Sardinia, Strade. Oh, he crashed in... oh, no, he didn't. He's out with knee injury. Shame. Be fun to see him at Ardennes, but that's not going to be the case, it seems. That's really sad. How are we forgetting the Soudal for Flanders Classics? Indeed. It's the topic where they had Remco when they were going through this minimum budget, and just by trying to keep Remco, they missed so many potential riders, also Belgians, that they could have gone for. And this year, now that Remco's not there, they spend it on Jasper Stuyven, who doesn't really seem too fit. Just never saw him in this season at all. Oh, he signed with Quickstep in 2025. Now he's out for a while because he was hit by a stone during Strade. Damn. I didn't know he was at Soudal. Actually, that's correct. He's at Soudal. Garofoli. Just trying to remember where I was. Oh, I missed whole of Giro last year because I was at doing army stuff and doing my service, so I couldn't watch the Giro, which is so sad. I think it was one of the best Grand Tours of the past few years. I watched like the highlights of it. Crazy. Yeah, and Van Barley too. Yeah, no mention of Van Barley at all. Don't forget about Stuyven, especially for Dwars. And Sunday he attacked during Countwave. Oh, okay, did he? That's good. I mean, I love to see Stuyven fighting for it. He got 10th in the end, actually. Yeah, I mean, Jasper Stuyven, decent results looking at it now. I hadn't realized, but yeah. I mean, if the weather's bad, if we've got some winds, if the race is open for attacks, he'll definitely be trying, especially for Dwars. What day is Dwars? I'm suddenly going out of calendar here. Dwars of Flandre. It is at 1st of April. Haha. This Wednesday. Nice. Looking at 2024, Jorgensen won. 2023, Laporte won with a 4K solo. Mathieu won. Nice. Stuyven, Van Barle and Manier should be a decent squad to work with in the Flanders Classics. Yeah, on paper it is, and in Gent-Wevelgem they did pretty well apparently, so that's good. So new stage underway. Victor Sonens with a +1. Good news. Okay, Arkea finally doing their things right and attacking in the breakaway. Lorenzo Finn is here. They've lost 8 minutes on that stage. Wow. But the first part of the stage is quite flat. Then we're going to have more climbs towards the end. And this is a custom Santos Tour down variant. So this is stage 4. This is stage 4. Then we're going to have stage 5, which is flat. And then stage 6 is once again hilly. So no Vilonga hill, but we still have 2 more hill stages. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to like the video. Would be nice. You can always rewatch the stream after it's ended, but I'm so grateful to have right now 22 of yours watching the first races of the season with the Lotto Career Mode. Actually, I asked in the last video, maybe some of you guys have missed it, if we should continue with this kit or we should switch to 2025 Lotto kit. Not Lotto Intermarché, but the Lotto kit. That's the only 2 options I have, because editing this game is a mess and even I had to give up. Honestly, my friend Joe Timsowski, he was able to do it. Props to him, but I had to give up. Maybe in the next career mode, in the 2026 game, I'll also prepare so I can also mod my career mode, especially in terms of graphics with the kits. Garofoli went in some breakaway during the Giro last year, and if I remember well, he came fourth in the Finestre stage. Yeah, that's why I mentioned I couldn't watch the Giro, but yeah, he's a good Barodoran climber with a good punch as well. I like that. I like those type of riders. I remember we had the Prime Brambilla. Loved to attack and had some nice stage wins as well. The new Lotto specialized kit is real nice. Oh, hello, Marcy School. How are you doing? Hope everything's fine, and welcome on this nice Monday evening. The better part of Monday, right? I hope you guys have had a good Monday. Okay, we already have 40 kilometers to go. Damn, so fast. But we'll try to get the bony seconds once again, catching the breakaway. And then, oh, we've got some steep gradients. Actually, let's try to pace this. Let's try to pace this in this climb. You can't see it because I have to move my camera, but it's 1.5 kilometers at 9%. That's good. I think we can work with that. Let's get down to business. Okay, the breakaway about to be caught. Here we are in Cherry Gardens in Santos Tour Down Under. And Rex is setting up a nice pace. 91 right now at the front. We've got riders struggling to hold on, maybe. Maybe we can cause a split. It's quite unlikely. But we're doing pretty good. Damn, Liam van Bijlen second in the points classification. How much behind are we? We are 13 points behind. We've still got a stage to go. I think I'll try to get the bony seconds though here. 7 kilometers to go. I think Kockelman can lead us out here. There's going to be a downhill as well, so we should watch out on that. This kit is good. Yeah, thanks for your responses. I think I'll stay with this kit. The modding so horrible. Spent like 8 hours trying to figure it out, and I gave up and tried to deinstall the whole thing. Yeah, it's so bad. Oh. Honestly, I wish it was easier. Hey, Lucas Silveira, thanks for the subscription on YouTube. Of course, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for, right? Okay, 1 kilometer to go. Let's sprint with Kockelman. We're actually blocking everyone. Let's sprint with Sönens, and let's actually sprint with... Yeah, we'll sprint with Liam van Bijlen as well. Let's stop with Kockelman. Sönens gets the points. Well, seconds, more importantly. And Liam van Bijlen, he gets the points. So that is exactly what we wanted to do. Now it's down to the last 2 climbs of the day. Let's get the riders in front once again. Grisel, Luca van Boven. And Sönens. Got a pace by Little Trek here. Gotta follow that. Hello Lucas, can you help me? I'm playing a career with a climber profile and I already have 83 mountain stat, but even so I'm having problems in mountain stages. It seems that on the final climbs my cyclist loses energy very quickly, even though I'm the best climber in the stage. I can try to help you, of course. Well, you need good teammates, you need to be protected and try to go on your own pace. But in the mountain stages also positioning is important, you know, because the peloton tends to speed up really high in the start of the climbs. You got to be there with them. Go like around 85, especially if the climb is long. You don't need to go above 85. But if the climb is short, you might even have to spend your red a little bit just to keep up. But you should have like above 70 flat, because even though you see if your yellow bar is full, it's gonna deplete much quicker if you have lower flat, because you know, the full bar at the start of the stage and the full bar at the end of the stage isn't the same thing. So the secondaries are always important. 10 kilometers to go, and I am very much boxed in. Gotta find a solution for that. Let's do ourselves a 4-man train, because that's how you get out of trouble in this game. Oh my god, there might be even a split, so let's be careful in this downhill. Oh, we're starting the final climb really steep. Oh, there's a split. There's a split. There's a split. Come on, Rex. Come on, Rex. Come on, Rex. Get us to the front. Get us to the front. Who is this? Hessman, get away. Get away. Oh, this is awful positioning by me. Even though if we survive, we're not gonna fight for the win. Come on, Rex. Come on, Rex. Come on, Rex. To the line. To the line. To the line. We're there. We're there. We're there. We're there. Okay. 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 Calm. 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 Well, calm. 5 kilometers to go. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a good result here. Just very bad position. I used all my red with 4Ks to go. And it's an uphill finish. Rex, you stop. Cockleman, you just follow the wheels. And now, okay, we've got full red. But again, in position 20 right now with 1.8 kilometers to go. Luca van Boven going 99. Victor Sonens is in the wheel. Let's sprint now with a kilometer to go. Victor Sonens is coming nicely here. Victor Sonens is going to sprint. Oh, we're way behind. Albanese with the position is going to take it. He's got some nice sprint stat as well. Can we get some time gaps for here? Oh, no. I don't think that's going to be impossible. Oh, no. Yep, that is an opportunity missed. Albanese won. No big changes in the GC, I hope. Thomas Pesenti getting 4th place. Interesting. Yeah, Lucas, I can help you, especially if you have 16 flats. You need to increase that, because if there is any part of flat in the stage, you are losing a lot of energy. And even though you see full bar when you come to the final climb, it doesn't actually mean it's full bar. It actually means that you've recovered, but you're going to lose it way quicker. And that seems to be happening. You definitely need at least 70 flat if you want to compete in the mountains. Even with 83 mountains, with 60 flat, you're going to lose a lot of energy. Even if you don't see it. 7, 8, and 10. This is a proper PCM result. In the GC, Albanese is now just 11 seconds behind Storer and 3 seconds behind us. But we've got 2 stages. One of them is the flat stage and the other one is the Ashton stage, which will go for the win with Victor Sonens. Yeah, Lukasz, I hope this answers your question, but Mars is right. You need at least 70 flat to not lose crazy energy on the slopes. And the slopes, it just like means the minus 3% to 3%. I think the flat stat is involved. So it's basically most part of any stage requires flat. So you definitely improve your flat. If you can't improve your flat, first improve your potential, then improve your flat, because you're gonna need it. Especially in the long stages as well. Like, if you've got a Mont Ventoux stage, but the first 100 kilometer is flat, you're gonna lose so much energy in the last 20k coming up to the climb. That's how PCM works. And it does make sense sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Secondaries like resistance is very important. Flat is very important. And also medium mountain and hill does help in the high mountains as well. Anyone else doing Pro Cyclist series on their game right now? What team are you? What kind of profile you chose? What kind of profile you would want me to choose, actually? That's another question. If I do Pro Cyclist next year. What would you guys like to watch? Let me know. Do you guys think we can win this sprint stage? Liam van Bylen. We won the first stage, if you've missed it, but yeah, we've just played Santos Tour Down Under in this live stream. You can rewatch it back later on in the channel. And if you want me to do more live streams like this, let me know in the chat, in the comments, or just like the video if you're enjoying it. And let's see if we can get stage win number 2. I actually put fitness peaks on some of my riders for this race as well, because I've got a 30-man squad and doing the season planning took a lot of time. Welcome if you're just joining. Playing 5th stage of the day with the Lotto Career Mode season number 3, the season opener. It will be included in the next episode as highlights, but while I'm playing it, I wanted to test out the live stream, which is going pretty well so far. We won a stage already, and we're 3rd in GC with Victor Sönens. I gotta get back to my bi-monthly Finn Høyvond career. Northern Classics Climber. That's good. Northern Classics is your main means that you might have 81, 82 cobbles already. And yeah, for Flanders, especially for Ronde, that should be a very OP one. That's crazy. The moment PCM 26 comes out, I'm starting a Brutto Messo career mode. Yeah, Brutto Messo is a rider I signed to my Italian career mode as well. And in PCM 25 in World TP, he always has great flat stats, sprint stats, but I wish riders were more complete in PCM. That's one of the things that I wanted so badly in PCM 26, the rider progression. Like, why when you're 19 getting +4 ups, +5 ups, and after all, you're just getting +1s, and then you're at your peak at 22. I want this system changed. It'll be much more fun, but Sprinter career mode, I mean, Brutto Messo, when you're doing I don't know how his potentials will be in the game, but you'll probably be a top sprinter quite early on. And if you just add those hills, Northern Classics, that could be a fun and easy, not an easy in the sense of it's going to be easy to play, definitely not with having to rely on AI sometimes, but it's also easier to advance in the season because you can just simulate the mountain stages. When you're a sprinter, you've got nothing to do. But yeah, let's fast forward in the stage. I doubt anything will happen. Once again, got a breakaway of riders not threatening the GC. Let's have a look. So 2 sprint gates and the finish. There seems to be a slight turn in the final kilometer. Don't think it's going to affect us. What is Tim Rex doing? He's pacing all out through this whole stage. Shouldn't do that. It's gonna be done after this climb. Crazy. Okay, we're gonna have another sprint gate now where we can get more time bonuses. 3 seconds available for Victor Sönens. That'll be quite good to have. There is Michael Storer here. And Lund Andresen is also here. Mars says, after 1 season I have 73 mountains, 76 medium mounted, 73 hill, 73 flat, 75 cobble, 70 sprint. Oh my god. That is a crazy build. You just have everything apart from a TT and everything including sprint and also cobbles. Wow. Okay. 7 kilometers to go to the intermediate sprint. I think I gotta have... Oh, no. They're going fast. They're going fast. Who are you? I'm gonna trust Luca van Boven to go fast as well. I'm in my 4th year of my career, currently with Movistar and participating in my first major tour. That's fun. Movistar is a nice team to go with as also a stepping stone, but also as, you know, it's a team with history. Oh my god, there are corners here. I did not know that there were corners here. Luca van Boven stop, but we're against the top sprinters and we're not going to get anything from this sprint gate, unfortunately. So no change in the GC for us. Groves gets the 3 points. And we're just going to focus on the sprint later on. Northern Classics puncher for me. I didn't find the climber realistic except Poggy. That's so true, Clemunaire. Rex, you stop. Oh, Victor. Come back in front. Okay, we got quite a decent pace. Still 43 kilometers to go though. There's plenty of time. Let's have a look. Okay, quite a flat road, and then we've got just about 2 turns in the last 5k. That's nice. Let's see. Quite wide roads as well. That's always good. So, Liam van Bijlen follows Kokkelman. Kokkelman follows Grisel. Grisel on Antoine Le Hot. Le Hot on Luca van Boven. And Victor Sonens can do the first pace. We didn't go for the sprint because there are sprinters here. No problem. Got quite a bit of wind as well. You can see the peloton going towards the left-hand side with the crosswind. Shame you can't do anything in the crosswind if it's not a wind section. That'll be such a good feature to have, or to have basically surprising wind sections. When will PCM 26 be released? It will be released in about 2 months' time. 4th of June 2026. That's the release for both games. And you'll be seeing content on the channel as well. We've got a crash for Tobias Halland Johannessen, who was 11th in GC. Not really affecting us, but he'll be trying to come back alone, and that's not going to be easy for him. Anyway, let's go 99 now with Luca van Boven in 6 kilometers to go. This is one of those turns. And now Antoine Le Hot will be next up. Luca van Boven, you can stop. Liam van Bijlen is in a bad position right now. How can we get out of this? 3.7 kilometers to go. Antoine Le Hot with a decent pace. Kokkelman is here. We've got Guerrero. Welsford. Okay, Welsford is in the best position. Now we're going to sprint with Grisel. In 2 kilometers to go, Kokkelman will go. This is going to be a little bit early. I think too early. Liam van Bijlen is going to try to sprint. We've got Caden Groves coming. Caden Groves is going to pass us. Victor Sonens for 3rd place. Victor Sonens, come on, come on. Yes, okay. Never have I been happy for being 2nd and 3rd. Victor Sonens gets 4 seconds for being 3rd following the wheel of Liam van Bijlen, which is one of the stupid things of PCM. But Caden Groves wins the stage. I didn't want to lose the momentum with Liam van Bijlen, and that costs us the win. Mars says echelons are kind of too easy. Wait, hold on a second. Okay. My light was not working. Victor Sunens used to go to the same secondary school as me. That is some crazy lore, actually. Amazing, eh? Now I'm starting to think who I went to school with, and fortunately, no one famous yet, at least. So with that 4 seconds, Victor Sunens moves up to second place, beating ahead of Paul Sexas before the final stage, which looks quite steep. 2,500 meters of elevation. Again, a short stage, so it's gonna be fast. Yeah, I agree. Echelons are way too easy, Mars. Like, super easy. For me, I didn't actually play too much echelon stages, I think, in the career mode. They are easy, but they also require high flat. So if you've got a rider with high flat, then you're good to go. But if you're a rider, if you have a rider like 60 flat, 65 flat, even you are going to struggle. But nevertheless, it's way too easy. Yeah, I enjoyed this variant as well, Mars. I mean, last year, I think, I just downloaded a bunch of variants, as much as I could find, and just went up one by one and made some notes that looked fun and kept them in my, let's say, database, so that I can also play them in career modes. But I also have sometimes that it looks a fun variant, but I open it, but it's really buggy. They're like very much narrow roads, no graphics at all, and I would have to delete them after all. But this one, I really enjoyed it. It's quite fun. No, Vilunga Hill is quite weird, but Vilunga Hill and PCM isn't the most fun anyway. So I kind of enjoy these stages. So let's see if we can try to win Santos Tour Down Under. We came so close last year. Let's see, it's all down to this stage. And I think we've played it quite okay so far. Del Toro's in this race is still mind-boggling, but he's not able to do crazy stuff. 6th in the GC. Once again, thanks so much for joining this live stream. First of my, not YouTube career, but the last few years. And we're playing the Lotto Career Mode Season 3 starters and the season opener in Santos Tour Down Under. Then we're going to have the Mayorca Classics after this, which, let's be honest, I don't care much about. But I'll just show you guys around the riders, the ratings, the other teams, and anything that you want to see. Do you guys think I'm going to be able to win the Santos Tour Down Under? Storer is the GC leader with just 4 seconds down with Paul Sexas and that AG Duzer team, or with his new name, Decathlon CMA CGM, looks quite strong. Lucas, I'm a bit of a newbie in the world of cycling, but I'm starting to understand more about how it works, both in the game and in real races, and thank you for your tutorials. They helped a lot. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a bit of a different sport. I've got a friend actually who wanted to play the Tour de France game with me, or PCM. I said, let's start on Tour de France. But yeah, it's really hard to actually understand the concept of cycling sometimes. You really need to watch races and everything and listen to people to actually understand how it really works. But it's really fun because right now, I used to be also a massive football fan, but I'm more looking forward to the cycling races than the football. So I'm a changed man, definitely. Hello, Wildman3. The Wildman 3. Of course, you can write a question. You can ask anything you want. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Clemener, he did already ask a question. Thankfully, I'm not charging for questions here. Otherwise, you would be in trouble. But we've got Victor Sonnens on a -1, which is a bummer. Antoine Le Haut with a 79 flat today. Wow, that's good. You know what? I'm going to protect Antoine Le Haut because I think he'll be useful today. And that's about it. We've got 12 rider breakaway with strong riders in there. Vauquelin once again. Cool set here. And I mean, Quickstep seems to be doing the pace for Michael Storer, who's riding for them. I'm predicting a 1-2-3. Well, I think. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Just looking at chat, and I see 8 riders of Quickstep breaking away. Not so soon. Okay, not so soon. Oh my god. What is going on? They've actually broke. What is happening here? What is going on? This is crazy. Yeah, the Wildman 3, I'm waiting for your question. Who's your second rider in GC? Who's my second rider in GC? Rex is a minute 48 down. We've had quite a tough stage 2, in which only 42 riders were in the bunch and only 1 rider from my team made it. I mean, it was quite steep, like this Mount Lofty, Ackland Hill, and I only have 2 riders who can climb in this race, so I only have now Victor Sonnens who's fighting for GC, but things have calmed once again. If Sonnen wins the race, he's going to be first in GC. Well, that's what we're aiming for. Liam van Bijlen is 3rd provisionally in the points classification. That's also nice, but Lund Andresen a little bit too strong. Didn't actually check his stats. He's doing really good right now in real life. Tobias Lund Andresen. Here, just 77 sprint. I think he's getting some ups in the World DB. That's for certain. Let's see. Let's drop down the pace a little bit. 80 kilometers to go. I mean, I'm looking at this. It's so steep and ups and downs everywhere. And the final kilometers as well. We've got the final climb at 2.4 kilometers at 5%. Let's see. You think I will do good in the cyclocross races this year? As a Norwegian, I'm maybe going to Belgium or Netherlands. Wow. That's super cool if you are going to Belgium or Netherlands to race. Those guys really bleed cyclocross, you know. Oh, I think you'll do good, man. You've got the Norwegian blood. You've got the Norwegian blood. I trust you, yeah. Casper, good luck already. And if you are going to Belgium and Netherlands, enjoy it. I think you'll make some nice friends along the way. And if you're not, I wish you all the best on all your competitions. What are my thoughts on Velo Victory? Honestly, I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know. But from what I heard, what I read, it's more about the management side of things. And it could be quite fun. But in the end, the fun part is about what are the things you can do in terms of managing the race, the stage itself, like how much control you have over the strategy. I mean, it's a new game, so it's going to be fun. It's something new, and I'll definitely try it. I hope enjoy it. I think there'll be nice challenges to have. And for someone who wants to have challenges, it'll be a good game because it's not going to be as easy as PCM, I think. Hey, Taylorson. Hello. Hello, my guy. Looks like someone has found the go live button. I indeed did. I was scared about my connection. It's doing quite okay at the moment. And seems to have 36 viewers. Holy. If you've just joined the stream, welcome. We're playing Season 3 of Lotto Career Mode. And this opening race here in Santos Tour Down Under, we're in the final stage fighting to win the GC. We are just 4 seconds behind Michael Storer and Victor Sönens. No, that's not the correct GC. We are 4 seconds behind Michael Storer, and Paul Sexas is same time as us, Victor Sönens. We came second in Season 2, and here in Season 3 we'll try to win this race. Okay, 15 kilometers to go already. And Sönens with a -1 doesn't have the greatest yellow bar. That's why I'm not going too ham at the moment. But I think it's time to use a bit of pace in the peloton. We've got the penultimate climb, Carry Gully. These names not really used to. This is a custom variant of Santos Tour Down Under. No Vilonga Hill in this final stage. Hello, Carreras. Hello. Wildman, after this stage, I'll go back to your comments, but now I'm trying to focus on not to bottle this race. There is the Oka jersey, Michael Storer. There is Paul Sexas in the French national kit. And at the pace of Luca van Boven, going 99 through some buildings. Always fun. Victor Sönens is right now well positioned here. And this is where the steep sections start. Let's see if we see any attacks. Attacks from GC riders. There's one. Finn Fisher Black's on the move. He's 9th in GC. That is important. Let's put Luca van Boven and Kokkelman, who's doing a very good domestique work right now. And we are able to just about neutralize the attack. 10 seconds. Oh, the breakaway up the road have 2 minutes 40, but I think I checked no one important in terms of GC. But that means we're not going to get any bonus seconds. Oh no, that's not great. We're not going to be able to... Yes, I will remember you, Wildman. We're not going to be able to get any bonus seconds, which means that we need to gap Paul Sexas if we want to win this tour. Well, Paul Sexas and Michael Storer. 7 kilometers to go. McNulty now comes to the front. Is he attacking? I'm not sure. We'll have Antoine Leot, followed by Grisel, followed by Rex, followed by Sönens. This is the 4-man train I'm going with. And with 6 kilometers to go, we start climbing. This is the steep part. Then, okay, there's one more climb. And then it's the hill. Sorry about my camera. I can't remove it within a click right now. But we're just 36 riders in the peloton. This is going good. So up the road, we've got to fight for the stage win. But more importantly, here we are in 1.5 kilometers to go. And on this final climb, we're sprinting for it. We're sprinting for it. Rex launches Sönens. We've got a gap. We've got a gap. Come on, Sönens. Come on, Sönens. Is it going to be enough? I think so. Let's stop with Rex. Let's stop with Rex. Come on. Surely that's 5 seconds there. 5 seconds. Come on. Was it enough? Victor Sönens gave everything in that final climb with a nice lead out in the last 2 kilometers. Was it enough though? Let's find out. Okay, the Wildman says, my name is Gabriel and I'm a heavy cyclist, about 100 kilos, and I want to lose some weight. But the question is, what's your opinion about this ride? 50 kilometer with 120 elevation gain, 22 average. Is 22 average your average speed? And the total time, 2 hours 11. Well, I mean, I think that's pretty good. I mean, 120 elevation gain is not so much, but if you're doing 50 kilometers alone, it's already pretty good. And I think losing weight is about calorie management, so just carb up, but also look at the calories, right? Because you should be losing a lot of calories if you're doing 50 kilometer rides. But now, moment of truth. Gabriel in the chat. Was there a gap? Was there a gap? Victor Sönens 206 down. Kevin Vokalan with a very white jersey. I don't know why. Was it enough for the Oka jersey? Yes, it is enough. Yes, it is enough. Victor Sönens wins Santos Tour Down Under here in the Oka jersey. First race of the season is a victory for Lotto Specialized. 4 seconds ahead of Michael Storer thanks to that final attack. And despite my dodgy gameplay, we're able to win Santos Tour Down Under. In the points, Liam van Bijlen makes a nice sprinting debut with getting a 3rd place behind Albanese and Andresen. Just 2 flat stages for him though, so pretty good. And Young Rider is also going to be won by Victor Sönens. We were already wearing it, so perfect start to the career once again. Yeah, honestly, 800 calories lost is pretty good in terms of if you want to lose weight. Not an expert in terms of weight loss, but definitely it's a nice ride, and I think you just got to do it, you know, consistently, like once a week, twice a week already is very good. And also what helps is hitting the gym, you know, because you want to lose some weight, but you might want to also add some weight in terms of muscle, you know, lose it on the fat and gain it on the muscle. So hitting the gym is also quite helpful, especially if you can't cycle on a regular basis. And if it's easier for you, that's always nice. Here is the results. Santos Tour Down Under win for Victor Sönens. This was a brutal stage as well. We had just about 30 riders in the peloton, 40k average. Vokalan wins it from the break, and we get the GC. Yes. If you're enjoying the live stream so far, make sure to like the video. And let's go to our next race, which is going to be the Mayorca Classics, which I'm actually going to pick the team as well. So could play with our leaders for the first time as well. I've seen a lot of the Grand Tours, and it seems that Tadej Pogacar is on a lower, far level. Well, yeah. Will there be anyone to challenging? I don't think so. Lucas, he looks very strong. And I think he's going to be winning the Tour once again. Hello, Sechound. I'm late. What happened in the Santos Tour Down Under? Firstly, welcome back to the stream. We have played the first race of the season, season 3. You can watch it back later in the video, in the YouTube video, after the stream is ended. And it's also going to be part of the next episode, as in terms of like a highlights page. But talking about highlights page, can I see myself here? There we go. Victor Sönens has made the highlights page already. What happened in the tour itself? Well, we started off with a win with Liam van Bijlen. Then got 3rd with Victor Sönens in the Queen stage, I should say, ending in Norton Summit. This was a pretty fun route, a custom-made route. The other sprint, we finished 4th. The 4th stage, which was a hilly sprint, we finished 7th with Victor Sönens. No big change in the GC. Stage 5 was flat, and we got 2nd and 3rd. Victor Sönens getting 4 seconds, actually very crucial 4 seconds, to get over Paul Sexas. And in the final climb, we've attacked with Tim Rex and Sexas, not Sexas, away from Sexas. And we were able to get 8 seconds on Michael Storer, meaning we won by 4 seconds in the end. But next race is now the Mayorca Classics. We're starting with Trofeo Calvia, actually. It's an uphill sprint. And we've got Anders Foldager as the favorite. Omerzel's here. Svirchek's here. Serrano is here. Oh my god. Who picked the start list? Benji Nassen's career mode riders? Omerzel, Svirchek, Serrano. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I think Lars Krabs is a good pick for this one. and I want to give riders who have not raced some chance. I mean, Thibaut Nice would be also good, but he's not really up to fitness just yet. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with someone like Brent van Moer. I don't know, Van Boven. He raced in Australia, but still. Let's try to get someone in there. I don't really know. I think this suits Crops a lot. I'm gonna go for Crops. There's not a big start list around here. Just 6 riders or 7 riders is enough. Let's go. Thank you, Secount. Indeed, first race, first GC win. You know, it's the first live stream as well. I had some pressure, so I had to deliver, you know. But it was an interesting variant. Very punchy, very hilly variant. And it was quite fun. And it was just the final attack that gave us the GC. It wasn't even the bony seconds. So this race, Lars Krabs and Paul Marti. Paul Marti with, let's say, interesting stats. With his 79 medium mountain. Should I change this in the editor? Make him 78 medium mountain? Or 77 medium mountain, 74 mountain, 73 hill? I don't touch the editor in the save too much, but, well, not any. If I do, I'd tell you guys. But this might be an occasion where I might want to use it, so let's send someone up to the breakaway. I'm thinking. Let's see. Quite a lot of riders trying to attack. Dylan Groenewegen's here. What a season he's having, by the way. 3-rider breakaway. Sent Simone Gualdi. He's not feeling too great anyway. Oh, Ashlyn Barry's attacking. Shame he's not developed that well in this career mode. Just 73 sprint for Ashlyn Barry. Yeah, useless stats indeed. He's, I don't know, but he's quite all-round, like 70 cobbles, 70 sprints. I wish he had hills instead. Yeah, Ashlyn Barry's, you know, that Olympia Tour race, I think he won that. And honestly, that race, you require to be very strong in these Dutch conditions. I think we're not going to be able to join the breakaway. I'm going to accept my defeat. But that's okay. I forgot to mention that was a part of the bridge where the Tour de Romania was taken with 3% incline for about 2 kilometers. I think for my situation, these are pretty good stats. Of course, I mean, when you compare yourselves with pro riders, yeah, like they're human, they're inhuman, you know. It's crazy. I look at my watts and then I open Twitter and the watts they're talking about, just another level, right? Like, I'm not even in the same page, I'm not even in the same book, not even in the same room. I hate PCM for those lame breakaways, because when you attack, there's like 10 more riders going with you, then you get caught, indeed. But actually, they've succeeded after multiple attacks. We've got a very colorful break here. What is this team with the yellow kit? It's Corsica Ferries. Damn. It's obviously a new sponsor in the game. If you can guess what team that was, congratulations, you've got cycling knowledge. But anyway, this is quite a boring race, isn't it? The last climb, 5.6 kilometers at 5%. I mean, it is just not medium mountain territory. Otherwise, Pau Marti with his 80 medium mountain would have been the favorite, right? And it's quite narrow roads as well, actually. So positioning is going to be important. We're right there. This is where we're climbing. That's exactly where we're climbing. Van Rijssel. It's a good shout, actually. It could be. Baptiste Vadik. I'm gonna check after this race, actually. Let's see. Maybe you know, you have cycling knowledge. I've been playing custom carrier and I'm like at Tour de France and I already got 40 team wins because of those short uphill finishes. True. It's one of those short uphill finishes. I'm gonna get a 1, 2, 3, right? Wow. Do you know something about the Cospo CS500 bike computer? I'm on a budget, so I want a true answer. I don't know much about it. I'm sorry, but I've been on a budget. You know, I've used what Decathlon had, the BT Wins, as one of my bike computers. So if it works, it works, right? You don't have to spend tons of money for a Garmin or anything. Hey, Joe Whiteley, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Let's see now in Mayorca Classics, playing Mayorca Classics in the season 3 of our Lotto Career Mode. We've got a very interesting... oh my god, wait a minute. Is that Omerzel riding for Rembe? What in the Benji Nasen is this? You've got Omerzel riding for Rembe, who's got a name Run and Race DJ Rembe. Wow. Maybe it's not Rembe, but it is. But, okay. So apparently I'm getting a 1, 2, 3 in this stage, so that's fun. We got Brent van Moer, who's got the flat stat to lead us out. Then it'll be Arjen Leijvens. And then Lars Krabs and Pau Marti will be in the wheels. Definitely getting a 1, 2, 3. You have my like on this one. I really enjoyed the live. Thank you very much, Wildman. I appreciate it. So with 16 kilometers to go, we've got riders attacking now. Dries de Poeter attacking. Freddy Dwersnes, as Tim Soski would like to call him. But he's not really on first name terms with him, I'm sure. Meanwhile, for us, it's time to make a train as well with 13 kilometers to go to try to 1, 2, 3 this race. Let's get Milan Menten on it as well. Let's go. If you're enjoying the series, not just the series, but also this live, do not forget to leave a like. And I'll try to give you guys another win. Well, if I don't win this, it'll be quite disappointing after all the things you just said. Milan Menten right now going 90. We've got a nice train. Pau Marti in the final wheel is actually not doing too well, but he'll just try to hang on to the position. 5 kilometers to go means that we start to climb here. And we've got an attack already. And Brent van Moer, I actually wanted to use him on the flat section, but it seems that we're going to use him in the hills. We already have the best position by far, and I think this is going to be a win for us. Swirchek here, Foldhager was the rider with the best hills. He's on the right hand side trying to attack here. He's getting a little bit of a gap. There are way too many corners, so Brent van Moer goes 99. We've got a very interesting road structure here. Leijvens goes 99 now, last kilometer. We're going to sprint. And now goes Krabs. Oh, we're blocked in. We're blocked in. There we go. Krabs sprints. And Pau Marti also sprints. Oh my god. Am I not going to win this? I think I'm not. Haha. This is absolute cinema. We've lost to Jakob Omrzel in Trofeo Calvia, where all of you guys have tipped me to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't play great, let's be honest, but I'm more happy that I didn't get a 1, 2, 3, 4, to be honest. What do you think about Tadej Pogacar crash and comeback in the same time and the bike malfunctions management? Well, firstly, he was really lucky because that was a nasty crash in the Milano San Remo. He was really lucky to be on his bike, going up again, and that his bike having no problems. It's just quite lucky. But the manner of fact he climbed the Poggio at that speed to come back to the front and then attacking is crazy. That's just Tadej Pogacar for you guys. I don't think anyone else would have been able to do that. We've got our first L of the season, and Rembe is the one giving that L to us. Great. But it's the Mayorca Classics. It's pre-season, guys. It's pre-season. New national team. Congratulations. Woo! We've got Team Belgium. No surprises there. As I said, it's going to be the Bergen route for the Worlds. We've got a hilly time trial with the climb of the last 4 kilometers and a flat parcours. Well, hilly/flat parcours. Perfect for Arnaud Delis. In terms of Europeans, we've got a perfectly flat parcours, which might go with Stefan de Schuttener. And in the time trial, we've got a flat time trial in the Europeans as well. Anyway, next race. Oh, Van Rijssel, you're right. Let's have a look. Are they racing here also? Corsica Ferries, but I can't check it from here. I can check it from here. Let's have a look. Corsica Ferries. Were they Van Rijssel? No, you were wrong. That they were Bourg en Bresse and cyclism. Bourg en Bresse and cyclism. That's my French. Who's that with the glasses? Zanoncello. You know what? Glasses bring aura to pro cyclists, especially in these photos. Especially, you know, Baptiste Weistrofer, who's been on the attack quite a bit in Catalunya. I didn't renew with him, I know. But he's got aura. Look at this for a photo. That is definition of aura. Anyway, let's have a look at the ratings while we're at it. We've got Carlos Rodriguez at 82. Lenny Martinez in August up there. Paul Sexas. 80 Mountain. Eric Mas is still up there. In terms of hills, we got Skelmose with 80. Kristen 80. Piganzoli. Thibaut Nice 80. In the cobbles, we've got Pierre Gautera at 81. Failed wonder kid in real life. Federo at 79. And Matthias Schwarzbacher at 78, but he's at a Conti team, so I don't think he's racing the Roubaix. They are Conti, right? Oh, good. Why are you there? Anyway. I agree, right? Are you playing Fantacycling in Benji's server? Well, I was. Then I forgot the deadline. You know, I'm not into the fantasy cycling season thing too much. This year, I'll be honest, I used to play Velo games quite a lot. I'm not playing it right now. And yeah, that's about it really. I played the Tour de France fantasy game sometimes. It's fun. We play with Dad sometimes to see who beats. Most of the time it's me, but you know, you never know. Fantacycling, I gave it a go in Tour Down Under, in UAE Tour, but I always forget to like change captains. You know, the fact that you have to check it daily kind of irritated me. But yeah, and also the points system, I didn't really get grips of it because I think the GC was giving way too many points, or the sprints was getting way too many points. I remember when I played Tour Down Under, I had a big look at that, but I don't remember. I just love predicting stuff. That's yeah, I mean, that's quite natural. I do my shit predictions in my friends' DMs so that if it's completely wrong, no one sees it. You forgot your login. Velo Games has been okay fun. Yeah, I mean, Velo Games is the classic. I think I'll still do it for the Grand Tours. You know what, actually, in 110, because I had Bob Jungels. Man, that was such a long time ago. Do you guys remember that, Giro? I did so well in that Velo Games. Oh, thanks for sharing. Okay. This is the flat race, says Salines. Oh no. Why is Aldo Tayo has a -2? Why? We got Keely with 75 sprint, Menton and Tayo with also 75 sprint. I mean, it's gotta be Tayo still, right? Think so. Is there a World DB26 for PCM 24? Unfortunately not. What happens with the World DB is they're just following the new games. So at June, when PCM 26 comes out, it's going to be the final update for the World DB, and the team will focus on the new game itself. Here we go. Who am I seeing on that chat right here? Tim Soski is joined. Hello, Mr. Tim Soski. Mr. Tim Ziola himself. What's up? That's right. Got a live stream going of Career Mode, playing the opening races of Season 3. And we've been live for now over 2 hours, which is crazy. Something funny happened in my pro cycling career. Pogacar went to Team Visma and Vingegaard went to UAE. Oh no. Oh no. That's like the biggest ick you can get from PCM career. Like, how? But anyway, okay, actually, I went into the breakaway. I managed to get into the breakaway, guys. This is huge. We're here with Mathis Grisel, who's on a very good day. 11 riders from 11 teams. We have a chance. We might have a chance. Oh. Yeah, it's the first live stream, Tim Soski. Well, actually, I wanted to test it out because I don't trust my connection, but seems to be all good and people seem to be enjoying it. And thanks for stopping by. I was gonna play the opening races, the career off camera, and then I thought, why not do live stream? People can watch it. I get to interact with my lovely viewers, and it's all good. Any W's? Well, of course, dubs on the first race. We won the first stage of Santos Tour Down Under with Liam van Bijlen, our sprinter. And then we won the GC by attacking on the final climb. It was a fun little variant with a lot of hill stages. And we beat Paul Sexas and Michael Storer on the final stage to get the Oka jersey. So starting the season with the big dubs, of course. And yes, Wednesday can't come soon enough because we got the next multiplayer race with Tim Soski and Benji Nasen. And I got a lot of stick for picking Pogacar, and I understand why. That was pretty much not a good pick, but I didn't want to give Pogacar to anyone else. But anyway, Milano San Remo, whoever you pick, it's a very fun race or a very difficult race to beat each other. So it was a very fun race. And yeah, Wednesday, it's going to be a nice watch for all of you. Do not miss that on Tim Soski's channel. Bring back the Tim Soski Twitch channel. Oh, yes. That was fun as well. That was good fun. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't have any intentions of going on the Twitch route at the moment. But you never know. You never know. Secount says Milano Sanremo, little best team for it. Trust. Could be. You got Milan, Mats Pedersen. But Alpecin is a pretty decent team as well, right? With Van der Poel and Philipsen. Anyway, still 75 Ks to go here. I think the peloton is going to catch us. 2 minutes is the gap. There's just way too good cooperation in the peloton for this race to be won by the breakaway. But we gave it a shot anyway. But after this one, we're going to go through the more hilly and mountainous Mayorca Classics, and they're going to be much more fun than this. For this one, I think I might even go sprint with Timo Kielich, in my opinion. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to sprint with Timo Kielich, 75 sprint. Menten is also here, 75 sprint. Let's get him back. We're officially caught, waiting for the last 15 kilometers to make our train. And the final kilometers, not a couple of turns, I think. Don't see it anyway. Hop in for Velo Victory this year or stick to PCM? Both, of course. I'm looking forward to Velo Victory because, you know, never played it. So I will definitely give it a shot. But also, I will keep continuing to play PCM and get content for you guys. And of course, look, right now, I'm enjoying playing PCM, even though some of the stages are a bit too easy to play, honestly. I'm quite enjoying it, so I think I will continue playing PCM, but Velo Victory, for sure. Maybe more live streams in Velo Victory could be a good idea to discover the game together, because I think everything's going to be new. I really want to spend time learning how the game works, and I think it's going to be fun. The management side of things, but I also want to, you know, have my influence on the results, because cycling is fun when you're winning. And if it's just about putting up a good roster and that's about it, then I think I'm not going to have too much fun in that game as well. But we'll see. I have high hopes about it. So Milan Menten's here. Wait, why is Watson in the third wheel? What am I doing? You know what? I'm just going to follow Christoph. I think he's got a nice train here. Let's follow Alexander Christoph here. Baranechea. And then it's going to be Christoph in the final kilometer. We don't have the red. We don't have the red. Sam Watson and Kielich. Nope. That wasn't a good idea. Danny Van Poppel's going to win. And Sam Watson gets 6th and 7th. It's just the Mallorca Classics. It's okay. I'd rather have no top 5 in these races than the Tour de France. In Milan and PCM needs to be nerfed and be a pure sprinter only. Well, to be fair, his stats, the other stats, aren't even that good. It's just in-game, the sprinter leader, the good riders are always well positioned. And when Milan is well positioned, he loses his red bar. But when the climb's not long enough to lose his yellow bar, to not lose his yellow bar, he's able to recover and fight for the sprint. So that's why he's too OP, because in the game, when the top team's leaders are well positioned, they do their energy conservation better, if that makes sense. Okay, Trofeo Serra Tramuntana next. We've got a bunch of 80 mountain, 78 hill guys here. Let's pick a team of riders who have not yet raced. Let's give Lennart van Eetveld a victory, shall we? Let's put the climber team here. And I think that's a nice little team actually. Lennart van Eetveld, Jenno Bergmoos, Lorenz de Plus, new signing. Yeah, there we go. The top 2 favorites already. Let's crush the field here. Hope that there will not be Poggy so overpowered. I mean, he's the best in real life, but every stat over 70 and some stats over 83. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think his secondaries are slightly too high. Indeed. Okay, we've got Lennart van Eetveld with a +1 day. This is going to be fun. Let's get the plus in his wheel. Then we've got Jenno Bergmoos, Milan Doni. This is nice. This is a nice team for this race. Got a breakaway forming. Is that Ilian Bahrumi? It is Barhumi. More attackers. No problem. It's quite a tough race. 163 kilometers, up, down, up, down. We should be able to win the race. Yes, Timsowski. I need to win this one, surely. How has Segert developed in the save? Well, he got up to 78 time trial. I don't know how much of that is the actual equipment upgrades, but I think there's still a big upgrade on him for cobbles and TT. He's pretty good with 76 cobbles, but I think there's just that one more. If he can be 78 cobbles, he'll be very much useful and more true to his real life performances, which is really good. I mean, I'm so sad that Lotto couldn't hang on to him as well. And, you know, Brent van Moor, Segert, those riders are really strong flat riders. And to see them in other teams, it kind of hurts. Let's see. I mean, I'll be waiting a little bit to do my own pace. For now, just waiting to see a breakaway form here. Now there is a breakaway. Is that Michał Kwiatkowski? It actually is. Michał Kwiatkowski at Rembe. What is Rembe cooking here? They've beat us with Omerzel. Now they are riding with Michał Kwiatkowski. That's amazing. I always wonder how PCM could be fixed. Maybe something like positioning stats. Wait, was that a crash? Wow. That's a crash for the UAE's leader. Their whole team is behind. I mean, the positioning stat is... I think it will be very good, but it's also quite tough to stat, right? I think it's more about that the AI teams being a little bit more smart in terms of energy management, especially in the hills. Like in the hilly classics, you see so many riders attacking with 100 kilometers to go when there's a peloton full of domestiques, and then they're not working with you, they're working against you. It's just not great. Does Van Eetveld has any potential? Not sure actually, but he already had a very big up, especially on that flat. He has 75 flat now, which I don't understand how that happened. But I gotta check again. Can I check it from here? Don't think I can, right? Can I? No, I can't check because it's a one-day race. How stupid is that, by the way? Anyway, let's fast forward. I think already in the next climb I want to start working. First with Alec. Let's see. Okay, Rex is done. Let's put... Oh, Del Grosso's done. Well, not done, but he's far back. Okay. So I think our competition is going to be UAE. Morgado is here, but this race must be too hard for him. Soler and Pablo Torres is our competition. We got Valentin Parapent, which we need to drop. And Ben O'Connor, which for some reason doesn't have a photo. And Omerzel beat us in the first race, so we gotta get revenge once again. We're feeling quite good, so we can just put more pace in the peloton now, with 60 kilometers to go. Del Grosso and Segert now doing the pace. Like, why are you guys attacking right now? Milesi, what are you doing? Leknesund Balderstone going, but the pace in the peloton is way too high. How do you even change your saves? What do you mean by that? If you mean like changing the attributes, then it's done with an editor. Let's see. Colle della Sabbattaglia is starting. So Segert still has a little bit of energy. Then it'll be Jenno Bergmos. Then it'll be Donny. And then we'll have Van Eetveld and De Plus on the top of the second mountain, which will launch our attack. Yeah, I mean, you just open the editor and you can just put up whatever value you want, you know. It's kind of cheating a little bit. So I don't do it, but that's about it, really. Remco Evenepoel. Yeah, I mean, Remco's been quite disappointing in the Catalonia stage, especially compared to Lipovic. If he's dropping after an altitude camp, it's quite sad. But I think that's not the best Remco we'll see this season, surely. Where do you even have the editor? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can check the World DB Discord. If you don't have the link, I can provide you that later on. Anyway, right now we've actually run out of domestiques, funnily enough, with 40 kilometers to go. We've got attacks by... Who's that attacking? Omerzel's going. You know, nice. I like it. Being active. Come on, UAE, come on. I need some help here. And I think I'm gonna be getting it. How many riders left? 46. So there's still a big peloton here. That next climb, is it gonna be enough to drop everyone? Well, let's find out. Gotta say 38 riders. This is been a race, even with our pace, has not been that selective. So 9 kilometers to the top in Puigmayor. And De Plus needs to do a good lead out for us here. There we go, going 88 now with Lawrence De Plus. In this false flat already. The peloton is a very long straight now. 5Ks to go. Energy gel on Leonard van Eetveld. We'll try to drop as many riders as we can. Actually, we're getting a gap. We're getting a gap. The plus attacks. The plus attacks with 4K to go. And now it's going to be Leonard van Eetveld who goes. Nobody seems to be able to follow at first glance. Now Eulalio's here. He seems to be struggling. Omerzel also here, but just the 20 seconds. Don't think it's going to be enough. Eulalio, Parapente, Soler. There is a nice group of 13 riders, which might catch me here. Okay, 500 meters to go, 20 seconds. We've gone over the top alone. There is the little bridge, and now we're going to start downhilling. 76 downhill on the day. Let's see if we can win this. Welcome to the stream. If you just joined, we're playing the opening races of the Lotto Career Mode, season number 3. We've played the Santos Tour Down Under, which you can watch after the live stream, and it will also be included in the first episode of the season. So 25 seconds. I think we've got energy now. We can go a little bit faster in these false flats. I think we have the energy to survive the last 10k. "30 seconds. They're looking at each other slightly. Parapente is leading the other group to the descent. I think this could be a nice win for us. Let's go a little bit faster in these, again, 6% gradients. We're still getting energy. I don't need to go slower here. 30 seconds advantage should be enough against 8 riders. Oh, this guy seems to be nice. Andres, I think he's a regen with those stats. 65 medium mountain, 74 mountain, yes. I know a PCM regen when I see one. Okay, the downhill is about to end, and we've got nearly 70% yellow to play with here. Let's go 85 to start things off, and now on the climb, we're gonna smash it here. Also put the plus on a pace. There we go, going 88, 30 seconds. There's the attack of Omerzel here. He's trying to drop the gap, but we still have a healthy advantage. Let's go 91 now. Towards the top, we're going to have another descent to get some red back. And we're using that to our advantage. Now they're working together, but the gap is still 30 seconds. It's looking good for us with 5 kilometers to go. This should be a win for Lennart van Eetveld. 40 seconds now. And yes, from the attack, it's going to be a win for Lennart van Eetveld. His first race of the season. And we're going to get our first win of the season for Lennart van Eetveld in European soil. Last 2 kilometers. Yeah, we got this. 30 seconds. Lennart van Eetveld is cruising to victory here in Deja. And let's sprint here right there. Last 500 meters. Yeah, that's not a great photo. Lennart van Eetveld wins Trofeo Serra Tramuntana. 30 seconds ahead of Valentin Parapente and the competition. Omerzel just 4th this time, and we were the favorites. We delivered with a victory. That is the 3rd victory of this live stream so far. I hope PCM fixed how 68 mountain stats shouldn't be going as fast as 83 and have less stamina. Yeah, I mean, new PCM, we really should see some improvements, especially in the stats and in the gameplay. And you know, PCM, I've played multiple PCMs to know that the gameplay will not be the same as in PCM 25, but they're just not advertising it because it's not a main feature. So let's see how it goes. Thank you, Timsowski. That was a nice win, especially with the attack. That made it much better. I couldn't do the 1-2, but the Pluski did a really nice lead out for my attack. So that's even better. All right. Here's the podium. Lennart van Eetveld winning in Trofeo Serra Tramuntana Lovely win, 37 seconds in the end. Get in there. Tim Soski, we've got a question for you. When will you go to the interview with PCM developer? In real life, you see 3 people in Sanremo finish. In game, you can't get less than the 30 people group. Yeah, that's true. But honestly, actually, in the Tour de France game, I don't know how wrong it's coded. I love whatever's wrong with that game, but I was able to win with a Cipressa attack with Poggi. Of course, it's with Tadej Pogacar, but still, it's a Cipressa attack that actually works, which is crazy. Oh, Tim Soski, good evening, my friend. Okay, nice. You're going end of April to talk with the PCM devs. Hopefully good news. Hopefully good news. We got next race, Trofeo Antrach Pollença. I actually went to Mallorca myself. I don't know if we've got any Spaniards in the chat or anyone who went to Mallorca. Lovely little place. And this Antrach is also a very nice place. Not cycled there actually, but must be fun. Okay, who is yet to race this season? Oh, the big boys. We've got Thibaut Nice, Van Wilder, Vidar, Deli, and Stefan de Schuitenaar yet to race. Let's not give the sprinters this parcours. Let's give the climbers squad another run. This time with... Oh my god, what's happening here? Where were you guys? They've been partying a lot. Tadej Pogacar, Enric Mas, Remco Evenepoel and Juan Ayuso in Trofeo Antrach Pollença, however you pronounce it. So there we go. Ilan van Wilder at 97% fitness is here. And Jarno Vidar will be joining him. He only has 88%. You guys asked about Leonard van Eetveld's potential. Well, he does now much more stage racing potential left, unfortunately, at the age of 25. Kind of expected, but I'd like to see him at the 80s. Anyway, this race against Pogacar and Evenepoel and Ayuso. This is going to be fun. Yes, account. He says I got a Grand Tour winner. Yes, of course. Ilan van Wilder won the Mickey Mouse of the Vueltas, but it all counts, right? Against Tadej, well, let's see. I mean, I missed racing against Tadej Pogacar, especially in a medium mountain stage like this one. Let's see, we've got Col de Puigmayor. That's a long climb as well. It's rainy. We got +1 on Vidar and Van Wilder. Thibaut Nice with a -2. He's not going to be our leader today. Simone Gualdi, Paolo Marti. There we go. I think Paolo Marti, you can just be the rider who does the domestique stuff. Vidar and Van Wilder, you just stay in front. There we go. Let's just chill in this group. I think we need to wait until the final climb to really do something. How does Max Poole look in my save? I think he's got around 80 something mountain, 81 maybe. He's in DSM. See him in Grand Tours, but he's just not able to fight for the GC positions. So he's mostly going to the third week breakaways to try to catch some stage wins, actually. Let's change the leader. Let's change it to Ilan van Wilder. There we go. We have Pellizzari in this race, 78 mountain. The Serf for Cofidis. Mas still has 80 mountain. We got Ben O'Connor again, Evenepoel, and Tadej Pogacar. Tadej Pogacar. Gonna get cooked today. I hope not. I mean, it's Mayorca Classic. Pogacar, please This is your first race of the season. Just don't be in shape, okay? Just for once. Please. 85 medium mountain, 84 mountain. He's got 81 flats as well. Wow. I was 5th with him on the Giro with 78 mountain stat, and he has good potential. Yeah, especially in the 25 World DB, he had quite high potential. I don't know about 26, but Max Poole had pretty good potential in 25. I mean, I was expecting him to do good, but then it turned out to be Oscar Only who did fireworks at the Tour in real life. If you're just joining, welcome to the live stream. It's first live stream in the last few years that I'm doing. And we're playing the season openers in the season 3 of Lotto Career Mode. And right now we are at the Mayorca Classics. You will be able to see some of the stuff from this stream in the next episode, and you can just watch all the stream after it's ended. This account says that Max Poole has 6 stars at 26 years old. So I mean, 26 is in PCM where they reach their potential mostly, or 24. 6 stars is pretty strong, I'll be honest. Okay, first rider struggling is gonna be, well, not getting too great FPS now with the rain. But it's Morgado with the pace. Gualdi is completely done. And next up is gonna be Thibaut Nice. $80 riders left in the group already, with 65 kilometers to go. Ayuso is gonna launch Pogacar attack. Wow, that is scary. I'm very much looking forward to rain in Tour de France though. I don't know how they've done it in a way that it affects the racing, because in real life rain affects the races quite heavily. In terms of crashes, yes, but also in terms of like energy expenditure. Like you see much more gaps happening in the rain, more riders dropping. I'm looking forward to test that, even though I don't really produce much content on the TDF game last year. I did one save in 2014, I think. And you guys have enjoyed it. That was nice. Okay, so when UAE is not doing a big pace... Oh, there it is. Morgado back in front. That is Ayuso. Got the Movistar lads here as well. And Van Wilder is looking pretty good. So once again, he's going to use Jarno Vidar as a domestique in the final kilometers, I think. You've played demo TDF 26. Oh, really? Is it the beta version? You've signed an NDA, you know? I'm joking, but yeah. The demo TDF 26. I'll definitely get the game. I don't know how much I'll play it. Not sure. Anyway, now we've got this 4-kilometer downhill in the race, and then we start climbing. Just 43 riders, and Ilan van Wilder, I think I have a feeling that I'm going to finish second. I can't beat Pogacar, but I'll be the best rider next to him. Yeah, you were a tester, you did sign it. It's good. I mean, normally the test modes, I've been on tests before. They're fun to test the new features out, but the game is normally not the final product. Anyway, okay, Pogacar is a little bit behind. We're doing our own pace in 85 in Col de Puigmayor. It's a 14-kilometer long climb, but I think we can sustain this level of pace. Now I'm going to switch to Jarno Vidar. Should I go for an early attack? Is it too much of a kamikaze? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. You know what? I'm going to go for an early attack with Jarno Vidar, just to increase the pace a little bit more. and go 85, but this has done nothing to the group. And there goes Pogacar. Oh my god. Really? Really? There's Evenepoel. Evenepoel seems to be struggling a little bit. Widar's red is completely done, which means I'm not going to benefit too much, but we've still got plenty of kilometers to go here, actually. Am I feeling dumb thinking that we can catch Tadej Pogacar in this group? There's Evenepoel. Van Wilder is looking still good. Let's get back to the front. I mean, we're working together right now, which kind of like. I'm waiting for the final 3 kilometers. Then I think I can attack. I've still got the yellow bar and I should use all of it in this climb. Honestly, we're looking pretty good. Just 20 seconds to Tadej Pogacar. I think we're going to catch him. Yeah, exactly. Pogacar is attacking while I'm looking at the chat. He's doing everything now. Gap still 20 seconds. We still have our red bar, but our yellow's not looking too great. Now 26 seconds. Still 3 kilometers to go. Ugh. Will I have enough to catch to Tadej? Still a kilometer to go. I think I'll try. I'll try going now. Come on, Ilan van Wilder. But no, it's still 40 seconds. Tadej had something left. But we're second. Oh, why did Pogacar attack while I was looking at the chat? Crazy. If I was on the wheel of Tadej Pogacar, maybe I would have survived. It's a maybe. But what's more scary is that we've got still some false flat to go, and my energy with Ilan van Wilder is totally cooked. Eddie Dunbar isn't doing much better though, so I think we are fine in second place. Meanwhile, Tadej is just going to extend this gap to 2 minutes. Even in the game, getting cooked by Tadej Pogacar. There he is, a minute ahead, and yeah, I completely have no energy left. 1 minute behind is the Evenepoel group, and it's a scary trio. They can catch me in the final false flat section. I'll try my best to recover well in the next descent. But we have to stick to 60 until then. But the group behind is also not doing too well, so I think we're fine. Do you know which channel I can find a tutorial for the editor? Well, I think maybe Tim Soski. I don't know. It's just right on Google, modding tutorial PCM. That should be how it is. And honestly, the stuff of modding you're looking at is way easier. Oh my god, there's 20 seconds left. Oh, 6Ks with that yellow. I'll try. You know what? I'll try. It's Mayorca Classics. I don't want to wait the group to go for a sprint. 33 seconds now. Yep, I think we've broken them. We have broken them. But yeah, second for the editor. There are like few editors. One of them is DB Edit. One of them is Fast Editor. And then after you download, you just locate your saves, and then you just open your save, and you're somewhat like in an Excel sheet. There's also an Excel editor which you can open in Excel, and they all work, and you just make your changes and save it afterwards. Tadej Pogacar unsurprisingly winning the Trofeo Antrach Polenta in this rainy weather. We tried with Ilan van Wilder, but unfortunately missed the crucial attack. It's going to be a second place for the Belgian in his first race of the season. And third place is going to be Remco Evenepoel. He's not done his altitude camp yet, I can tell. But yeah, when Pogacar races, you can really tell. I mean, Jarno Vidar finishing 9th place, 8 minutes down. That's absolutely crazy. But we've now just got one more Mayorca Classic to go, and that is the Palma Classic, where we'll give Arnaud Delis or Stefan Schutener, one of our sprinters, their season debut. I meant in their Discord, which you were talking about, I joined it. My bad for misunderstanding. Okay. Oh, in the Discord server. Well, I mean, I would suggest to check the pinned messages, maybe. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. But I'll try to send me a message on Discord, and I'll try to help you after the stream. You can find me on Discord, Emery99. I'm there in the World DB server, or other Benji server as well. Let's look at the podium. Oh my god, look at these gaps. 2 minutes on Ilan van Wilder, 3 minutes on Evenepoel, 5:48 on Hindley, 7:22 on Torres, and 7:36 on Jarno Vidar. That is absolutely crazy. And if you're asking me about my options, game settings, we are on 110 difficulty. We are on 1.8 terrain attributes and 0.8 stamina resistance. So it's still quite heavy, but not that much, you know, not playing max settings. Before the final race, shall we look at our scout Benji Nassen? Have we got anyone? Benjamin De Bruyne. Oh, we got a 16-year-old Luca Jans in the junior section with 64 mountain. Let's give him a scouting report. We've got Mika Jacobi from Luxembourg, 65 TT. No big sprinters just yet. I mean, we found just 10 riders right now. Anyway, focusing on the next race in this career mode, we've got Trofeo Palma. That's nice. Who's riding it? Okay, there is Dylan Groenewegen as a sprinter. And the rest of the sprinters are very much C tier. Kiosue Epis, what a name. Okay, let's give Stefan de Schutener his debut this race. Liam van Buylen can be the lead out. Menten, Kielich, Jasper de Boust, and someone who's not yet raced a lot. Do we have anyone left? Delis, but yeah, okay, Delis can save himself. Give Lawrence Rex a race. Give a nice little lead out team here. This is strong. Should be able to win this race, but it's a sprint, so you never know. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. If you are so, drop down a like. Okay, we've got interesting teams here in this race. Once again, Rembe is here. We've got Bardiani, Euskatel, Montblanc, Stork Racing. Season 3 of the career mode. You forgot about Del Trosso and Nice, right? Yeah, we've got a strong team here, but in the monuments, we need to do at least the podiums. I want to win MSR. I want to win Liège-Bastogne-Liège with Thibaut Nice. Hopefully it'll be possible, because Thibaut Nice it's got very good acceleration, 80 hills, and Tibor Del Grosso right now 76 cobbles. Hopefully before the Paris-Roubaix that goes up to 78, so he can be by cobbles leader, and that duo is going to be fun in Ronde van Vlaanderen as well. Del Grosso has such a low potential in game. Yeah, unfortunately the potentials in game and the World DB can't do much about it as well. It's just, you know, how can I say? you would more likely to find new 2021-year-olds. Well, rather than 2021-year-olds, you're more likely to find 36, 37-year-old Van der Poel still winning those races. So unfortunately, the rider progression is one thing that I want it to change. Oh, good. Stefan de Schutenaar now with a -2. That is great. But we've got Liam van Bylen with a +3. So at least we've got someone who's feeling well. Let's go ×8. I don't think much will happen in this stage until the last 10 kilometers. I mean, this Palma stage, oh, it's that one. It's that one with the turns, with the U-turn just before the finish. Oh, this is always a difficult stage to navigate. It's narrow roads, corners, and U-turns. It's the toughest flat stage to win sometimes, and sometimes the easiest. Hopefully it's going to be the latter today. $90 kilometers, 26 kph wind. Liam van Bylen has 76 sprints, and then in the last wheel, the Schutenaar with 80 sprints with the upgrade he had in the last episode. If you've missed it, be sure to check it out. Of course, we had a nice little season ender playing as the Belgium national team and the Quebec Classics, the Quebec and the Montreal Classics. But as I said, this season 3, I want to, go through more fast. So that first episode is going to include these races, the Mayorca Classics, the Santos Tour Down Unders, as a short highlights with some content from the stream itself. And don't be surprised if I do another stream in the next couple of days, because I might want to stream Oman and UAE as well. So, hello, what's that? Legzanul, hello. It's going good. Welcome to the stream. We've been live for now over 2 hours, nearly 3 hours, and we're playing the first bit of season 3 of our Lotto Career Mode. Now about to make a train for a sprint in this very difficult Palma parcours. Hopefully get a win for you. Let's see. I think I gotta go fast already for the position. Because this U-turn right here, you're not losing any energy at all for a kilometer. And we're also going to get another U-turn afterwards as well, here in Palma. How are you, Legzanul? Hopefully all going well. So, just 6 riders with 12 kilometers, I think we'll be fine. The positioning is very important. I mean, we've got Lawrence Rex, might as well use him here. Let's go 99 with Kielich, just to give us even more manpower here. Kielich kind of blocked his own team, but this is what I'm talking about. These U-turns, just very difficult to navigate here. And the red car, of course. Of course, I needed the red car. Jasper de Baus next up. Milan Menten, Brent van... What is Brent van Moor doing here? Should be the other way around. Let's drop the speed here. Let's make sure that the switch happens in this turn. And let's go 99 once again. Energy gel on all my riders. I think that's decent timing. We got Bardiani, CSF on the left-hand side of the road. We have 2 more U-turns to go. That's why I'm going very fast already with 5 kilometers to go. Can we get another win on our belt here? Brent van Moor going 99. Menten is going to be next up before the U-turn. Let's sprint already with Milan Menten because we lost a little bit of position. This U-turn is going to help us with 1.9 kilometers to go. Milan Menten sprinting nicely. Liam van Bijlen is going to be the next up. And under 800 meters, it is Stefan de Scutenaire with his 80 sprint. And it's going to be a win of Stefan de Scutenaire in Trofeo Palma. Liam van Bijlen gets third. We beat Penjalwer and Seth Dunwoody. Okay, not elite competition, but a win is a win. And we're starting the season very much on form. First victory with Stefan de Scutenaire as well. There we go. That's another win for Lotto Specialized here in this live stream. Thank you very much, Legzanul. I really enjoy your multiplayer series with Benji and Tim Soski. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. They're also quite fun to make. And I'm glad that we are able to make it more consistently this season. And very much looking forward to the next race that will be released on Wednesday. It is the Milano Sanremo, and it was very fun to play. So definitely keep an eye out on that. Well, we're now nearing 3 hours in the stream. And I think this is where I will slowly say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Either you watched over 2 hours or just 2 minutes. It's been a pleasure trying a live stream with you guys. I hope everything was okay. I hope the quality was okay. It's not full HD, but thanks to my connection, this is the maximum I can do. Hopefully it was fun. As I said, this part we've played about 11 stages today, and there's going to be another live stream potentially on Wednesday or Thursday, where I'll play Oman, Provence, Almeria, Andalusia, and maybe the UAE tour. And the season will properly start in the next episode with Omloop het Nieuwsblad, including the highlights from the months of January and February. Thank you so much for joining the chat and the stream. And make sure to leave a like so that people will also watch it after this stream has ended. Second says multiplayer is fun, but not fun when you don't have anyone to play with. Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of dead, but it's also dead because of the AI. AI kind of catches all the attacks of you, as you can see with our playthrough, but unfortunately, it is what it is. So, to sum up, today we've got 4 victories with 4 riders. Stefan de Schutenaire, Lennart van Eetveld, Victor Sonens and Liam van Bijlen getting wins. And we are, right now, the best team in the world, ahead of UAE Team Emirates, as of February 7. In terms of highlights, we've also made our name for ourselves by winning the Santos Tour Down Under with Victor Sonens. That is his best result in a World Tour race, winning it. And now, after completing the Mayorca Classics, getting clapped by Mr. Tadej Pogacar, next up will be Tour of Oman and the Muscat Classic. But that is going to be it in this live stream. Thank you so much for joining it and supporting it. It was very nice to do a live stream with you guys. And I hope to see you guys in more live streams. If you don't want to miss it, make sure to have your notification bells on, so you guys are notified about the content and the live streams dropping in. But yeah, that's about it.